So I've had a request. Fraser, I met Fraser a few years back. Quite interesting because he just happens to live in a place I'd never been to in my life. And he said, I need to have a conversation with you. Asked him where he was. I was going to be there in a week's time. You know, in paths are meant to cross. This is very cool. He's in Scotland and he asked about Nicola Sturgeon. Now, I don't have a view. I don't follow politics. I actually got rid of all the news channels because I don't think they're telling the truth. I don't want to hear them. I don't want them in my head. So when I look at something, I just want to look at it, what comes to me instinctively. So he wants to know about Nicola Sturgeon. Have I got her name right? That's a fish, isn't it? Sturgeon. Anyway, he wants to ask about her. Obviously, even though I don't watch the news, it's popped up on Twitter and things. I think she resigned and her husband's being investigated. That's as far as I've got. So let me pull out some cards here. She needs to get grounded. That comes up a lot lately. Perhaps we all need a bit of grounding, particularly in her personal life. So I wonder if she needs to be looking at her husband or be more aware of her husband. Yeah, exhaustion. Well, that's interesting. That card often comes up when people resign from a job, move on from a job. It's like they've burnt out. Not surprising. I think she's done that role a long time. Been popping up. Oh, life's about to be a new adventure for her. I know some people think she's in trouble. I've got no idea. Flowering. Oh, it looks like she's being taken care of. And, well, no, nothing. Oh, that's interesting. It's almost as if I'm wondering if this is all the good stuff and it's now coming to an end. Maybe all the flowering, the adventure, all the exciting stuff's coming to an end. And, whoa. Interesting. When I looked recently, Biden had that card. Somebody smiley, but it's a mask, and behind it there was a snake. She's got that one. That's interesting because when you think of it, has somebody been working against her, spying on her? And Fraser also asked about Nicola Sturgeon's husband. Sorry, I've got no idea what his name is or what he does or anything else apart from being her husband. Well, shows them sticking together. They're backing each other up. He's got the adventure card, so he's been on a great adventure. This is when you start to really become aware of your own focus, your own consciousness, who you are and what you do. This is an interesting one to get. This is when you're sitting back with a cocktail and you think everything's fine. And there's all these cracks appearing that have been appearing around him. And he hadn't noticed. He's so busy enjoying the good life, he never noticed the cracks appearing. Interesting to get that with the snake card. So he had no awareness that somebody was working against him. It's interesting to get this one, I think. I showed you a moment ago. 2 trees, it's usually a couple sticking together, taking root. She's totally backing him up. So, I mean, I don't know what's happened if he's done something wrong. She's backing him. Whether he's good or bad, I don't know. She's backing him. How's about that? Interesting little set of cards there. Don't you think? They seem pretty interesting to me.